everyone, welcome back to Chit-Chaturday. I have my VIB sale haul today. And I'm so excited to share it with you because I'm always excited to share with you hauls. That was dumb. Hey guys, welcome back to Chit-Chaturday. I have a haul today that was really weird and awkward. Why did I do that? Hey guys, welcome back to Chit-Chaturday. So today I have my VIB sale haul that I had... If anyone ever thinks that bloopers are just made up, no, I really screw up that many times. See? Lipstick on my teeth, booger in my nose. Seriously, Chelsea? Hey guys, welcome back to Chit-Chaturday. Today I have my VIB sale haul to chit-chat with you guys about. I was actually going back in previous Chit-Chaturdays from like a year ago when I started this Chit-Chaturday series, and I was reading the comments and you guys were so excited about it and you were just so encouraging that you love this series. And originally when I started it, I did a lot more like get ready with me type videos. So do you want me to go back to at least including like maybe 2 or 3 out of my Chit-Chaturdays a month, having them be get ready with me's where I just sit down and put my makeup on and chit-chat with you guys? If so, let me know. But for today, we're going to talk about what I bought at the sale. If you would like me to, I can do like a Christmas wish list, like what I'm wishing for / what I would recommend, like a recommendations type video. If that interests you, I will definitely throw that together. I might just do it anyways, but if that's something that you're like, yeah, I'd love to know, since I didn't get it up in time for you to go shopping for the VIB sale, I can have it up in time for you to go shopping for loved ones, or let's be real, for ourselves, because that always happens when we're shopping for other people, right? At least it does for me. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's okay. You're not alone. It's better to admit it, right? So anyways, we are going to do this. Let's do this before I forget that that's why we're here. I feel like I get so carried off and carried on, whatever the word is, with whatever I'm chatting about, that I forget like the point of the video. Like seriously, I sit down and I have to, you don't know this, but I a lot of the times have to edit out my rambling because I completely forget that I'm actually here for a purpose, not to just sit down and chat with you guys. Even though I love that, this is my Chit-Chaturday. Sometimes I'm like, okay, Chelsea, reel her back in. You are here for a reason. So if you would like to know what it is that I picked up, then keep watching. Isn't that what everyone says? Keep watching. All right, enough of this silly. I am tongue-tied today. Actually, I'm sweating. I think that's what it is. My sweat is throwing my jam off because it's warm out today, and it was supposed to only be like 40 something, and it's not. It's like 70 degrees, and I'm wearing a wool sweater. I don't know why. I thought it was cute, and I haven't worn it in a while, and I wanted to. All right, first things first. So I initially went into this VIB sale thinking I'm just going to place one order. I'm going to be really good. I'm just going to pick up a few things, including some Christmas gifts. And I did pick up some Christmas gifts, but I'm not going to show them because people that I bought them for are probably watching. And that would be a spoiler. So I originally went in thinking I'm just going to place one order, just be really good. I don't really need anything per se, you know. So I did. And then I woke up the next morning and I seen all these people's videos of their recommendations and their wish lists. And of course I made the mistake of watching them and I'm like, you know what? Since it is on sale, and if I just buy it now and wait till the next sale, that justifies me purchasing a few more things, right? And then I went to the store because I had nothing but time on my hands, and I thought, you know, I'll just take a gander through just in case there's something that I just might need. And then the last day of the sale rolled around, and the one thing I wanted, I had posted on Snapchat, that was out of stock in the beginning of the sale, came back in stock. So justification for that was, it was the one thing I originally wanted, and I thought, well, I better just buy it because it's on sale, right? Okay, first things first. Let's start off with what I originally placed an order for. Okay, so the first thing I bought is the Z palette for Sephora. Now the reason I bought this is because my MAC shadows are in a MAC palette, like the original double-sided one, and it's just not very magnetized anymore, so they're like falling out and making a mess, and they're actually getting a little bit dented and ruined. So I picked up this because I love the pattern. Love it. And I love the fact that it's a deeper one too. Is it deeper? It looks like it's deeper. And it has the pretty little coral details with the leopard print. And it says Sephora on it, even though I don't really care what it says. I just love Z palettes. I prefer them over the MAC palettes hands down. So if you ever want to know my opinion on MAC palettes, don't buy one. I don't like them. I prefer these. The magnet's much stronger. And it's more heavy duty. It's just, I like it. So picked up that. And what was the other thing I originally bought? This. Nope, not that. This was the other thing I originally placed an order for. It's the Becca Ombre Rouge eyeshadow palette. Now, I was going to buy this like a month ago, and I don't know, I swatched it, and I really loved the colors. They're the colors kind of like what I'm wearing today. And I'm like, you know what, I better just wait for the sale. So I was good, and I waited for the sale. And I did swatch this in store, too, before the sale started, and I knew it was going to have to be mine. I don't own any Becca eyeshadows, so I really wanted to pick a palette up to try. And so these are the more, like, warmer toned, rosier toned shades, and I think these are all matte, too, I believe. Are they? I don't know, but that's what she looks like. It looks like it's going to be a really pretty palette, so excited to play with that for sure. Now, you would be proud of me because I actually did not buy a single lipstick in this haul. Isn't that, like, shocking? However, if you've seen the amount of lipsticks I owned, you would be like, Chelsea, you are not allowed to buy any more lipstick. I know, it's just my thing. Like, I love lipstick. But I did not buy any. So next, let's show you what I bought in the store. So when I went to the store, of course, I had my 2 young children. And bringing them into Sephora is not ever a good idea. So it's a great way to shop fast, that's for sure. But the first thing I picked up that I actually needed, like I really did need these. I'm out of face masks for like masking, you know. And I didn't want to buy like the kind that you put on your face that comes in a jar or anything. I wanted like an actual mask that you sit on and you look like, what's his name? What's his name from those scary movies? Jason. So I bought the Tony, I've never seen these before, Tony Moly. This is the tomato face mask. This is for radiance. It's supposed to add radiance to your skin. My son already got into these, which is why they look like they do. But they don't have parabens, talc, and a bunch of other things I cannot pronounce. They're supposed to be more natural, I think. But yeah, these are for adding radiance, which I need. Ever since I came back here, guys, my skin is so dry. I kid you not. I'm waking up. This has never happened to me. But I'm waking up in the morning after, like, slathering myself and looking like an oily mess. Just parched and dehydrated. Like, I just can't get enough moisture. And it's because I'm just not used to being here anymore. So my skin's going through, like, a transition period. Do I look ghostly today? No, I don't, right? I don't know. I'm trying to use up an old foundation and it's way too light, so I've been mixing it and creating like a concoction. And then the other one I bought is the coconut face mask, and this is hydrating. So between the radiance and the hydration, we should be good to go. And the fact that it's coconut just, oh my gosh, I was so excited about this. These were, I don't have my receipt up here. I think these were only $7.50 for 2. Is that right? And then I got 20% off. Those are darn near free. So I thought, you know what? Let's just try them out. So coconut and tomato. Which now that I think about it, I didn't like tomato. Like, does it smell like tomatoes? That's kind of weird. But anyways, bought those. Okay. This next thing, not on my radar. In fact, I've seen a few people make videos about it, and I just didn't even watch the video because, quite frankly, it just kind of scared me, like the colors in it. And the reason I ended up buying the palette was because I went through my entire collection of eyeshadows, and I don't have a really nice, deep hunter green shade out of all my palettes. I had one that was kind of like it, but then it was too shimmery or glittery. I think it was an Urban Decay shadow, and I just don't tend to wear those types of shades anymore. And so, not shades, but chunky glitter type things. So I wanted a really nice hunter green shadow to do like a smokier eye look. And the one shadow I was going to buy was the NARS single eyeshadow in the shade Night Porter. And that particular shade is like $30 for one shade. So then I'm like him and humming about it, you know, and in the meantime, Isaac's, you know, sampling all the different shadows, and Chloe's got lipstick on. I'm like, Chelsea, you just need to make a decision. So I walked over and I passed the Kat Von D thing, and this palette was sitting there. And this I've heard great reviews about. And so I swatched it. And as soon as I swatched it, I had a change of heart. It's kind of like when you don't want to try new food. You can't say you don't like it till you at least try it, because you really might love it. The quality, guys, the quality is impeccable. And I think it was $59 minus 20%. I just, for a few dollars more, thought, you know what, why would I pay $30 for one shadow when I can pay, I think I ended up paying $47 for all these. I've used it once. And the reason I bought it was because this shade called Lemmy is what I was looking for. It's so buttery. It is beautiful. This shade I've already worn. This right here is worth the price of admission. This shade right here. It is absolutely gorgeous. So the quality is there. Honestly, some of the colors scare me, but the girl at Sephora, she was swatching a couple of these, and she's like, you can take this yellow shade and throw it over something else, and it creates a new shade. Obviously, this is the color wheel, Chelsea. So you can mix and layer the colors so they're not so like bam in your face. But honestly, I can see how this bright matte yellow shade in your crease would be a pretty blending out shade. And if you're, you know, you're mixing it with something else, it'll tone it down. It's not like you have to wear them as is. So I thought, if anything, if I buy this, I'll never need another colored shadow palette in my life, because the quality is there, the pigmentation, the blendability, it's all there. And then you have some really nice neutrals in the center. So I'm excited to play with this. I think I'm going to do a look with this soon, like a wearable look. I am not your girl for something colorful and crazy, because I mean, I could try, but it's just not what I gravitate towards. But if you'd like to see a tutorial with this, please let me know, because I'd like to do one sooner than later, because, you know, the holidays are coming up, and I think this makes a great gift. I know. I never thought I would recommend something like this as a gift, but truly, like, you know, in my younger days when I would be going out with the girls and stuff like that, something like this would have been so much more fun to play with than what I had, which was just like CoverGirl quads and stuff like that. Okay, so those were the two things that I purchased in store. Okay, and then this. This is the one thing that was on my wish list as well for the sale, because now that Sephora sells Burberry, when it's on sale, that's the time to buy it. Because, I mean, you can't go over to Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus or any of those places and get it 20% off. So I was like, I'm going to have to buy this. The first day, it went right out of stock. I'm pretty sure everybody went straight for the Burberry, and that's why it all went out of stock so quickly, because, well, like I just said, you can't normally get it on sale. So I ended up wanting this blush, and my sweet subscriber, and I love to call you friend, Jolena, recommended this blush to me. I love Burberry Earthy. I love the formula of the Burberry blushes, and I was just chatting with her. She was emailing me, and I love to ask you guys, like, what do you love? Because, I mean, yeah, you know what I love, but what do you love? You guys have great recommendations. And she said Cameo blush. It's number 2. So I've seen this in store before, and I've swatched it, and as soon as I swatched it, I knew I needed to own it, because this is a throwback blush for me. The first... And I made a video on this. If you're ever interested in watching it, I'll link it below. It's my makeup first. I actually did it as a collab with Lisa from Blushing Shades of Beauty. And it's all of our firsts, like the first anything that we can remember buying and wearing. And the first shade of blush I ever bought that was high-end was Clinique's. It was like a rosy pink shade, and I used that whole thing up. And that was probably the first and last blush I'll ever use up. But anyways, this is... I haven't even opened it yet, and it's exactly what I was hoping. Wow. Anyways, okay, let me get this little, it comes with a little brush that I never use, but look at that. Oh, it is beautiful. This is called Cameo. It's like the perfect rosy blush. Wow, it's even more beautiful than I remember. Isn't that silly? I just swatched it like a month ago, too. Oh my gosh, I didn't swatch any of this stuff for you guys. I completely forgot. This is like the worst Chit-Chaturday I've ever filmed. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's going to go with everything. I love the Burberry blushes. They're just... Someone asked me if they were fragranced. And I said no. They're not like Chanel where they're overly fragranced at all. I don't even really feel like this has that much of a smell at all. Isn't that just gorgeous? Stunning. Just like a beautiful like blush shade. I guess when I think of like a blush shade, the first thing that comes to mind is like a flushed shade. So anything that just kind of mimics like a natural flush, like something in the rosy, almost red type category. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I can already tell you, I haven't worn it yet, that I recommend this blush because it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, and these, I don't know, I don't think I'm for these. You know, I'm not like against them. I realize they're fancy pants, but what is the point? Besides the fact that it's an extra step to have to take it out. I mean, I guess you could travel by putting like jewelry or something in them, but, or to keep the case pretty. I don't know. I'm not on board with that. Okay, and then, I already mentioned her, but I will show her to you. The last thing that I picked up is the Burberry eyeshadow in the shade Rosewood. I've collected quite a few different Burberry shadows now at this point. Another useless thing. And this was the last one that I really, really want. I think there's another one. There's like a pretty blue shade I might need to have just because it's different. But this, it comes with a little, you know, one of those little sponge tip things. This is Rosewood. You guys, this is like taupe meets mauve meets, I don't know. It's gorgeous. It's very unique. And I have a feeling this is going to pair amazing with the blush I just showed you, Cameo. This all over the lids is like an easy, everyday go-to look. Look how it's just so silky and smooth, and they blend really well. I mean, they are expensive. These are $29 for one shadow. You're thinking, girl, that is crazy. Yeah, it is, but I love the color, and I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Now, if this were like some hot pink shade, like, no, I ain't going to use that very much, but something like this, I'm going to use a lot. And this is another gift ideas. I mean, this brand is beautiful. I have not tried their lip products, but like, look, see, look, now I got eyeshadow all over this fabric thing. But anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is, this brand makes a beautiful gift because it's just the presentation is amazing. Okay, and now that I have junk all over my table, I feel like this is the first video I filmed, but this isn't the first video I've filmed since I've been back, and I just feel like I am all over the place today. And I have even had enough coffee today. I haven't had enough wine. I think it's because I'm just in a silly mood. I don't know. I'm just a little bit in a silly mood. I can't even talk today. So hopefully I haven't scared any new people away. But sometimes, you know, you just gotta let your silly out, you know, and have fun with it and roll with it. So yes, that was everything that I bought. I want to know, okay, so going forward now into the next Chit-Chaturdays here, would you like to have some more like chit-chat, get ready with me type things? I don't really do tutorials so much anymore. I like to call them get ready with me's because I'm not a professional. I'm a self-taught, self-proclaimed makeup, beauty, fashion lover. So I just like to sit down and just invite you into my home and get ready. If that's something that you would like me to do more of, please let me know. And what else did I want to tell you? There was something else that I wanted to ask you. I don't know, you're just getting the classic Chelsea at this point. Chelsea just sometimes cannot remember left or right, what is going on, where am I? And I never used to even be like that. I used to be very just like always had all my ducks in a row. I think once you have children, things just unravel. I think your crazy comes out. Like, you're crazy. Anyways, well, I'm going to end this before I scare all of you off, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. What did you get from the VIB sale? Let me know down below. I think I've asked you 150,000 questions this video, and I look forward to chit-chatting with you soon. So enjoy your weekend, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.